Dawn takes grief out of your way.
Come on over. I should be finished throwing up in about a half an hour. What?
Morning sickness?
Oh. I'm pregnant, remember? Yes, I remember. Could we meet somewhere else?
Instead?
What, are you afraid?
Afraid of what?
Of coming to my house. No, I'm not afraid. I just thought it might be easier for both of us. Look, if you want to talk, you can come here. All right. I'll be there in half an hour.
I'll be here.
Okay. Oh, I can't wait to hear what she has to say.
Darling, are you sure you want to see Beth this morning?
Daddy always told me never run away from something that's difficult. Good girl. And I'm not, because Beth has been messing up my life for a long time, and I'm just tired of having everything her way, and I'm tired of letting her take what she wants, and I'm going to tell her that, too.
I just don't want you to get upset, because if you get upset, you're going to feel worse.
How could I feel worse? You know, she's trying to take my baby away from me. She wants Phillip, and she wants my baby. Darling, nobody is going to take your baby away from you.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Oh, that's Granddaddy. Oh, I don't think I could take being told how great it is being a Lewis. Not today.
How are my two favorite gals?
Oh, we're just fine. Good morning, HB. I tell you what, I was just about to go raffle up some breakfast for Mindy. Can I get you something?
Well, I'd like a lot of things, but breakfast ain't one of them. Thanks anyhow. I had my breakfast already with the birds.
Oh, how energetic. Well, I'll be right back.
What'd you think about Joshua and Reva being hijacked?
Well, you know, considering Reva was on that plane, I feel sort of sorry for the hijack.
You got a point. Anyhow, they're home safe and sound. You go along, do what you're doing. I just came to see this sweet young thing.
All right. Vanessa, I'll be back. I'll be back.
How's my princess?
Just fine, Granddaddy.
You look a little peaked. You're not worried, are you? There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. A lot of little girls like you find themselves in a fix. You're not the first.
No,
And besides, you got the whole Lewis clan behind you.
I know that.
Of course you do. You hold out for anything you want from that Spaulding boy, and we'll see you get it.
HB? Oh, help. Cook can't make the percolator work. Do you think you could get it going?
Well, I do have a kind of knack with mechanical gadgets.
Oh, I thought you would. You don't mind, do you?
Mind? No, ma'am. I'll have that thing spewing coffee like an oil strike.
Oh.
I'll be back in a jiffy.
Bless you.
Oh, yeah. I owe you one. Thank you.
No, you don't. You owe Cook one. She broke the percolator for me.
You know I love Granddaddy, but he just makes me a little nervous right now.
I know. They all mean well, the Lewises, but it gets a little nerve-wracking when they close in.
Yeah.
And, I just wanted to tell you, don't let anybody talk you into anything. This is your home, and it's your baby. And if you want to stay here and raise it, we'll help you.
I know that, and that's just what I'm going to tell Beth. She's not taking this baby anywhere.
Ross, I didn't like your tone the way you just said Lewis's.
I don't like what you're trying to do to Phillip.
Yeah, well, I don't like what your precious nephew is trying to do to my daughter. Not to mention what he has already done.
Phillip, can we keep this reasonably cool?
Cool. Phillip has got Mindy pregnant.
I'm not forgetting that.
Yeah, well, you're making it sound like he's being railroaded. Come on. Nobody was twisting his arm now when he jumped in the sack with Mindy.
Now, don't be too sure about that.
Hey, look, Ross, don't push me.
We all want these kids to be happy. So I think it would be best if we talked about this constructively, huh?
All right, then don't insult my daughter.
I'm not. I just don't think it's fair to put all the blame on Phillip and then characterize Mindy as the innocent victim.
Well, Ross, I hope someday you have a daughter and somebody says something like that about her, because you know how much it hurts.
Look, Billy, you have to understand that Phillip has been hurt here, too, and nobody seems to care about that.
Oh, poor Phillip. He can't get Mindy pregnant and then go off and marry the rain girl. Gee, his life is tough.
Phillip and Beth Raines are very much in love.
Yeah, well, Beth Raines is not having Philip's baby now, is she?
Now, if Phillip marries Beth, would you prevent him from seeing his child?
Nobody has said anything like that.
It was implied, would you?
Phillip is
willing to do more than acknowledge paternity and assume his legal responsibilities. He wants to be the father of this child in every sense of the word.
Yeah, but he don't want to have anything to do with the child's mother in every sense of the word.
Now, look, Phillip and Beth have a very special...
Phillip and Beth, just hold on a second. Phillip and Beth have made a whole lot of plans here that don't include Mindy, now do they?
Mindy didn't want anything to do with this baby until she found out that Phillip and Beth did.
That's
and
enough.
the maternal instinct doesn't lead you to an abortion.
Boss, why don't you just turn in your resignation right now? Look, I'm not going to have anybody talk about my daughter like that. No one.
I apologize, Billy. I was out of line.
Yeah, it was way out. That's no good. We can't be talking like this to each other. I mean, somehow we're going to have to keep this from getting personal. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to have to.
That's agreed. I mean, if we can't work this out, how the hell do we think the kids are going to be able to deal with it?
Yeah, we have to work this out for everybody.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to be straight with you. Nobody is forcing Phillip to do anything. But we would like to see him do his duty.
All right. But you remember, duty can be interpreted in many different ways.
Alan, if you upset Beth any more after everything she's been through, I swear...
We had a good talk.
You and Beth?
You're surprised. So was I. I didn't know what to expect. What I found was an honest, intelligent, strong young woman.
Well, I did try to tell you that a long time ago. You didn't want to listen, remember?
Well, I listened last night, and I learned something. She loves you very much.
Yeah, she does. And that's not easy with me.
I still think you're too young to get married. But I misjudged the depth of feeling you have for each other. I was wrong to try and stand in your way.
This is all great, but isn't this conversation coming a little bit late, seeing as the wedding didn't come off as planned?
That's why I'm here.
Well, sit down.
What I want to say is, do what you think is right. Don't let the Lewises pressure you into anything.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever decision you make, I'll support you in any way I can.
You'll support whatever decision I make. No matter what that decision is.
No matter what.
Boy, this is a switch.
Phillip, I've misjudged you. I've been treating you like a boy when, in fact, you're already a man. With a man's sound principles. So don't let one little mistake keep you from doing what you think is right.
Wait a minute. That mistake is going to be my son or daughter, going to be a human being that's going to grow up into someone that's probably going to be a lot like me, with very sound principles.
Phillip, I didn't mean...
And they're also going to know who their father is. I suppose I have that coming. I'm sorry. I really am not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt Beth. I don't want to hurt Mindy. Most of all, I don't want to hurt this baby. I just don't know how to do it.
Think of yourself, too, Phillip.
Yeah.
I'll be there for you. So will your Aunt Alex.
Will you?
We love you very much. So do what you have to do. We'll back you up.
Okay. Thanks.
Phillip,
I know. But this time, there's not a thing in the world you can do to help me.
Heinz versus